Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malachei malachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Vo'echem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei Elyon. Mi melech malachei malachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei Elyon. Mi melech malachei malachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei Elyon. Mi melech malachei malachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Page 7 of our Siddurim. So we're going to join together the candle lighting for our candle lighting on page 7. I want to invite up Pam and John for our lighting on page 7.
Because we're the new members, babe.
Oh.
Do the first song?
I can just do
I'll just do all of it? Okay. Come let us welcome Shabbat.
May its radiance illuminate our hearts.
Light is the symbol of the divine.
The light.
Eternal is my light and my salvation.
Light is the symbol of the divine within us.
The human spirit is the light of the eternal.
Light is the symbol of the divine law.
For the mitzvah is a lamp and a Torah a light.
Light is the symbol of Israel's mission.
I, the eternal, have made you a covenant people, a light to the nations.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Blessed are you, O eternal our God, who makes our lives holy through divine mitzvot and has commanded us to kindle the Shabbat lamp. May the eternal bless us with Shabbat joy.
Amen.
May the eternal bless us with Shabbat peace.
Amen.
May the eternal bless us with Shabbat holiness.
Amen. John.
You guys have a very good handle on this. So.
Oh yeah, we got it together.
Bit of a loose grip.
Page 9, we join together for Lechai Doidi. Lechai Doidi, Likrakala, Yadada, 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 B'nei Shabbat. Nekabela, Lechai Doidi, Likrakala, Yadada, 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 B'nei Shabbat. Nekabela, Shamor B'Zachor B'Dibor Echad. Ishmi'anu Echad Nuchad. Adonai Echad U'Shemo Echad Lishem U'Tiferet V'Litihila Lechai Doidi Likrakala Yadada 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 B'nei Shabbat. Nekabela Lechai Doidi Likrakala Yadada 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 B'nei Shabbat. Nekabela Likrak Shabbat Lechu B'Necha Kihi Mekor HaBracha Merosh Mikedem Nesuka Sof Ma'asa B'Machsha Tehila Lechai Doidi Likrakala Yadada 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 B'nei Shabbat. Nekabela Lechai Doidi Likrakala Yadada 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 B'nei Shabbat. Nekabela Hi Ori Kiva Ore Kumi Ori Shir Daveri Kavod Adonai Alai Megila Lechai Doidi Likrakala Yadada 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 B'nei Shabbat. Nekabela Lechai Doidi Likrakala Yadada 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 B'nei Shabbat. Nekabela. When we face the entrance or exit of her building as a welcome in the Shabbos bride. Boi v'shalom aseret bala gam b'simcha u'b'tzola Toch emune am sigula, boi kala, le chaydo dili krakala, yedada, ben Shabbat. Nekavela, le chaydo dili krakala, yedada, ben Shabbat. Nekavela. Remain standing now on page 11 for the Hatzi Kaddish. Yitkada leyitkada shemei Rava. Bi'almadi rachirtei yamlech malchutei. B'chayechon u'v'yoymechon u'fayetechol be'Yisrael. Ba'agala u'izman kari v'yemeru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rava mivorach. Le'olam me'amaya yitbarach. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitba'ar, v'yitramad, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitalem, v'yitalal, shemei l'kudusha b'reichu, le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata, tushvechata v'nechemata, damira v'yalma, v'yameru, amen. Page 12, we join together for the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai, Hamivorach, Baruch Adonai, Hamivorach, Le'olam Va'ed, Baruch Adonai, Hamivorach, Le'olam Va'ed. Page 13, we join together for the English translation in italics. Eternal God, your majesty is proclaimed by the marvels of earth and sky. Sun, moon, and stars testify to your power and wisdom. Day follows day in endless succession, and the years vanish, but your sovereignty endures. Though all things pass, not let your glory depart from us. Help us to become co-workers with you and endow our fleeting days with abiding worth. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. Blessed are you, O Eternal, who brings on the evening. Page 14, we join together at the bottom of the page. With eternal love you have loved your people, the house of Israel. Torah and commandments, statutes and judgments you taught us. Therefore, O Eternal our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will discuss your statutes and rejoice in the words of your Torah and your commandments forever. For they are our lives and they lengthen our days, and we will meditate upon them day and night. May you never remove your love from us forever and ever. Blessed are you, O Eternal, who loves God's people, Israel. Page 15, we join together for the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. You may be seated for the V'ahavta on page 16. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'otecha v'hayu hadibarim ha'ele asher lachi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shitecha bebetecha u'b'letecha b'derech u'shachbecha u'v'komecha u'kshartam li'ot al yadecha v'hayu l'totafot b'neinecha u'ktavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem ekol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim le'lechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeti etchem Me'eretz Mitzrayim Le'ot lachem Le'elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem. And next. Page 17, we join together for the responsive reading. Eternal truth that you alone are God and there is none else.
May the righteous of all nations rejoice in your love and exult in your justice.
Let them beat their swords into plowshares.
Let them beat their spears into pruning hooks.
Let nation not lift up sword against nation. Let them study war no more.
You shall not hate another in your heart. You shall love your neighbor as yourself.
Let the stranger be in your midst, you as the native, for you were once strangers in the land of Egypt.
From the house of bondage we went forth to freedom. So let all be free to sing with joy.
Page 18. Mi chamocha ba'alim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar by kodesh, נורתי לא תעשה פלא, מלכות קרוב עליך בקיים לפני משה, זה אלינו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פרד אדוני את יעקב, וגדול חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל Yisrael. Page 19, we join together the translation of Hashkidenu. Calls us, O eternal our God, to lie down in peace, and to awaken us each morning to life renewed with strength. Spread over us the holy shelter of your peace.
Help us to order our lives by your counsel, and lead us in the paths of righteousness. Be a shield about us, protecting us from hate and war, from pestilence and sorrow.
Curb also within us the inclination to do evil, and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Guard our going out and our coming into life with peace from this time forth and forever.
Blessed are you, O eternal, whose holy shelter of peace is spread over us, over all God's people Israel, and over Jerusalem.
Page 20, we join together for Vishamru. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat ledoretan berit olam Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat ledoretan berit olam Bnei Israel, oti le'olam, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. Vishamru bnei Israel et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat le'doretam berit olam. Ki sheit yamim asa Adonai, et hashemayim v'et haaretz v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat le'doretam berit olam uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat v'inafash Shabbat v'inafash Shabbat v'inafash v'shamru Bnei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat le'doretan berit olam. We now rise on page 21 for the Amidah prayer. Tefillah begins on page 21. Adonai sefatai titach lufi yagid tehilatecha Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotzeinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzhak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor V'Hanara El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei HaKol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imot Umevi Geula Lifnei B'nechem L'man Shemo B'Ahava Melech Ozer Moshiach Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Abraham V'Yizrat Sarah Atah Gibor L'Olam Adonai Mechayei HaKol Atah Rav L'Hoshia Mashiva Ruach Amerit HaGeshem Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed Mechayei HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim Somech Noflim V'Rofeh Cholim Umatir Asurim Omekayem Emunato L'Shenei Afar Michamocha Ba'al Giverot Umidol Melech Melech Mimit Omechayei Umatzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman atah le'hachayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechayei hakol Atah kadosh v'shim hakadosh u'koshim b'chol yom Yehallelu chasela Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el hakadosh. We daven silently until page 29. You now join together on page 29 for Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru Ve'imru Amen. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'yemeru, Amen. So now we turn to the special honors of our service. For that we have our new member dedicated Shabbat service at this time. I have a series of blessings that I prepared for our new members, and in just a moment I'll be inviting our new members to come on up here and share some words about each of them individually. So, before I call them up here, there'll be two sets of blessings that we're going to engage with. The first one is just a general blessing, and we're going to say that at the very end, Amen, to the blessing prayer that I'll be offering, and then there'll be more specific ones to each of our new members as they come up here. So we have a blessing for newcomers at this time. May you be blessed with an enduring embrace, our new members. May you find only loving, open arms in our synagogue, our community that you walk through. May you find reflection in yourselves, the stories and triumph and struggles of all people around you in Jewish text, history, and of identity. And may your curiosity of Jewish learning be driven by all who find when you come walking through our doors. May you find solace, love, and wonder and hope in our prayers. May you be guided by the paths of righteousness that have been paved before you. May you wrestle with the multifaceted teachings and wisdoms that you have inherited. May you feel a stake in building a vibrant, complex, and abundant Jewish future, and may you always feel at home in yourselves, your family, and your community. Keni hirat soon. Amen. Amen. So this time I'm going to invite up our members. First, I'll be drawing recognition to some of our members who are not here today. They're not here because they're virtually joining us because they're across the country. So I would like to just sort of draw attention to those members and tell you all a little bit who they are, because many of you don't see them, but trust me, they're joining us online. They're all across the country, and so I would like to just draw attention to them today. Some of you do know them because they actually joined for some of our adult ed classes. For our conversion class, we actually, Pam and John actually know two of the people who are new members, but I'll draw attention to some of those new members right now. So first, I'm going to start off with those two members that I'm talking about. Those two members are Misha, or Mikhail Izakovich, and Solara Devara. These are two members that are joining us all the way from Virginia, and they join us particularly for the conversion services, that are conversion classes that we have on the first Friday of every month. And they just shared with us some very exciting news today. They have a wedding that's coming up, and they asked for me to do their wedding. I'm very excited that I'll be doing their wedding. It's a great simcha, a great honor. We're looking forward to that. And so they'll be joining us virtually, and continue to be joining us virtually, and also they'll continue to be part of that very exciting class that we have online. Also, Laura and John are in that class as well. I forgot to mention, you all know Misha as well. Misha and Delara very, very well. So that's our first online member. I'm going to make sure that we send you a gift in the mail. It is a book for our new members. So I know that you're joining us virtually today. Hello, this is the book. Make sure that you check your mailboxes. It'll be arriving to you soon. Then we have another online member. Her name is Sarah Burke, and she is joining us from Georgia. There is a connection that I have knowing her from a couple years back from my connection when I was living in Georgia. And so I know she is also joining us oftentimes from services virtually. I'd like to welcome you as well as a formal new member of our community. To you as well, please do check your mailbox. There will be waiting for you in the mail a new member present, as well as a note from myself. I'd like to formally also draw attention to Sarah, who's also joining us as a virtual member. So those are our virtual members that we have. It's kind of a new category, an exciting category, but we have people joining us from all across the country, and it's very exciting to have new members that are joining us from across the country and tuning in online for our prayer services and also for some of those classes that we're offering as well. Okay, next we have, I'm going to turn to some people who are with us today. So first I'm going to call up Pam and John, Pam Goldberg and John Bennett. We have for you a gift as well.
I wonder what it is.
Which other side would you like to come up?
Yeah, take pictures. You want me in? No.
There you go.
Thank you.
Come on, British, so people can see you a little bit. Okay, so everyone here knows Pam and John pretty well. They're pretty regulars to our services, and they've been very, well, how do I put this? For our community to walk through the great simcha that is for your marriage more recently, and also for the continued progress of the conversion class for John, it is a great simcha for all of our community. It's a great simcha for you as well, but we get to share the glow and the wonderful, fantastic simcha that is emulating from you too. And so I want to extend from our community a great hearty mazel tov in becoming full-fledged members to our community, and we're looking forward to the many, many years of continued commitment and service to our community. Thank you. Can I give you all a hug?
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then you're done.
Mazel tov.
You guys can stay up.
Oh, we stay up
Don't
here?
be in
Oh,
any
yeah.
rush to leave. Don't be in any rush to leave. Okay.
I don't know, I've never done this before.
We do that.
Okay.
We do.
We have Barbara too. All right, I'm looking right at you. Come on, Barbara. So, and I'm going to add a little bit more to you guys in just a moment, because I wanted to add to the story a little bit of a genesis. I remember the first time that you came in and we made introductions. I think it was through Evie, and I remember you joined us for, it was a Torah study or it was online learning at a certain point, and I remember thinking you were bringing such interesting content because you did a lot of research before you came to those classes, and you continue to bring that research, that attention to detail when we have our learning with the rabbi, and I look forward to continuing that learning with you.
You certainly will.
I certainly will, and you being continue to be a very important member of our community, and thank you for everything. Thank you for being part of that simcha today as well. So
Thank you.
here's your gift. Can I give you a hug? All right. Thank you. Thank you. And I want to share Pam and John. The first time I wanted to share the Genesis story as well. The first time that they came into our building, it was shortly after we had an anti-Semitic incident. I don't recall which one because there were so many.
It was the statewide threat.
It was what?
The statewide threat.
The statewide threat that we had received, and I remember I was on the phone Phil Murphy earlier that day. And then in comes the door, 2 new people, and I said, welcome to our community. And they told us they wanted to be here part of solidarity to our people. And that statement of them showing up became not just a one-shot experience, they continued to come to services and continue to be members of our community, valuable members of our community, and thank you for that. Wanted to share that Genesis story to each of y'all up here as well. So, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. But we're not done our members yet. But you can give them both a round of applause right now. Okay. We also have Bob Himmelstein, who's a new member of our congregation. So the story of Bob's genesis also happened in the aftermath of several anti-Semitic incidents that have happened both to the Jewish community, all in wake of October 7th. And I remember Bob coming in and talking to me about some of the challenges that he faces as a Jewish individual and how there is a need for him to be part of a community and to contribute to a Jewish community and be part of one. And at that time, as many of us have felt it, it is very necessary for us to come together in solidarity of the Jewish community. So he became a member of our community shortly afterwards, Bob, and I have had many phone calls with him where he has had theological questions and oftentimes may come in to just tell me about what's going on in the world of current politics and to see how that has intersection within Jewish life and very relevant matter into his personal theology as well. So Bob, you may be joining us from home as well this evening. Once again, welcome as a new member. Check your mailbox. We're going to be sending you as well a present in the mail from our community. Thank you. All right, we have another family that are joining us. That is Marnie and Adam Mushkel. These are relatives of Robin's sister and brother-in-law, and they are joining us from New York. These are not the remote members, they're actually members of our community, but they're looking forward to celebrating the B'nai Mitzvah of both of their children coming up in the upcoming year, or maybe even more than a year from now. We're looking forward, though, to celebrating that great simcha with the family, with the ganze mishpucha, and having everyone here as part of that celebration. I know that we're looking forward to that. I've had the opportunity to meet them all online at this point, and we're excited for the future that is for that family and our families as well. So once again, mazel tov to them all at home joining us as well virtually. And I think that is the last of our new members for this year. It is. But I'd like to draw attention, as I did at the onset of our discussion today, we have many new members that are joining us from all different states and all different places across the country. And we're very excited to warmly embrace and engage with these new members and these new membership categories for everyone who is joining us. So thank you. All right, so I have another series of blessings that I'm going to offer at this time before I offer a threefold benediction to our new members. So may the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless our new members. Like Abraham, may you have the courage to embark on new and exciting journeys. Like Isaac, may you embrace the world with love. Like Jacob, may you wrestle with challenges and triumph to be blessed. And like Sarah, may your experiences be filled with joy and laughter. Like Rebecca, may you be willing to help others and continue in their journey. Like Rachel, may you be loved by all who you meet. Like Leah, may you be blessed by the love of family and the family of our community who will always cherish you. Amen ve'amen. Keni Yiratzah.
Amen.
This time I offer a threefold benediction to our new members. So I'm going to say after each of the Hebrew blessings, we're going to say together, Ken Yehi Ratzon. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmarecha, Ken Yehi Ratzon. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, Ken Yehi Ratzon. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, Ken Yehi Ratzon, Ken Yehi Ratzon. Amen ve'amen. Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
Now we scream.
Now we
Yeah, that's official.
Welcome our new members. And now, round of applause. You want me to get them?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it if you're not.
Okay, I'll go get them. You'll
Well,
have-
I'll go get them.
you'll go- Well, they may be breastfeeding. I'm not sure if they're breastfeeding that it'll be something.
All twist on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we do it towards the end.
We could if it's breastfeeding time, we could split it off.
Exactly.
What are we doing? Just the baby? Does the baby get a book?
Afraid to open it. I was afraid to open it. Should we push it off until the end?
Not available.
Okay, alright, we'll push it off until the end, maybe it'll be better at the end. Okay, so. Okay, so we're going to now turn to the Misha Be'erach prayer, which may be found at the very back of our Sidurims. The very back of our Sidurims has the Misha Be'erach prayer. In just a moment, I'm going to be reciting names from our Misha Be'erach list. And after the names have been read aloud, if anyone would like to have any names added to our Misha Be'erach list, we can add them at that time. Today's Misha Be'erach list includes the following names: Miriam Mendel ben Shira, Nachman ben Malko, Alan Lewis, Esther Bat Ruth, Yehuda ben Joseph, Russ Pineri, Ilya Ostrava, Emma Libros, Chava Bat Sarah, Jeannie Robbins, Jenice Tananzo, Susan Iovana, Shoshana Ilana Bat Devora, Leslie Berg, Jacob Victory, Elaine Gordon, Jen Frunchel, Shimon ben Abraham, Jerome Das. Are there any additional names for today? Sharon Lenchner, I know, is on the list now.
Dahlia and Roger Bloomfield.
Dally and Roger Bloomfield.
John and Corky Hockenberry.
John and Corky Hockenberry.
Frankie Barr.
Frankie Barr.
Eli Oster,
Eli Oster.
Lori Hansen,
Lori Hansen.
Rudy Maurer,
Rudy Maurer.
and Marianne Mulca.
Marianne Malka. Thank you.
Gabriel Levesque.
Gabriel Levesque.
Pat Halligan.
Pat Halligan.
Regina Pasternak.
Regina Pasternak.
Harriet Halcyon.
Harriet Pancione.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers. Okay. Any additional names? Okay. The words to the Misha Be'erach prayer may be found at the very back of our Sidurims. Misha Be'erach Avotenu Mikor HaBrecha Le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Be'erach Imotenu Mikor HaBrecha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We now rise on page 30 for the Aleinu prayer. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol lateit gedula liyotzeh breshit shelo atzai kigiyeh aratzot velo samanu kimishpachot ha'adama shelo sam kalkeinu kachem v'gor aleinu kichol hamonam v'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech machet hamakim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shehunete Shamayim v'yosid haaretz Umoshiv Yikaro b'shamayim mima'al Ushchinatu zo B'govei meromim Hu Eloheinu ein od Emet Malkeinu efes zulato Kakatuv b'torato V'yadata hayom V'hoshivota Elabebecha Ki Adonai Hu Elohim Bashamayim mima'al V'al ha'aretz mitachad Ein od. Page 31. We therefore hope in you, O eternal our God, soon to behold the splendor of your might. Then will false gods vanish from the earth, and the idols will be utterly cut off to heal the world with the sovereignty of the Almighty. Then will all acclaim you as their God, and forsaking evil turn to you alone. Let all who dwell on earth acknowledge that unto you every knee must bend, and every tongue swear loyalty. Before you, O eternal our God, let them humble themselves to your glorious name, let them give honor. Let all accept the yoke of your dominion, that you may rule over them soon and forever. For the dominion is yours, and you will rule in glory, as it is written, the eternal will reign forever and ever. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai, lemelech al kol haaretz. Bayom ha'hu yihyeh Adonai echad. Ushemo echad. You may remain standing or seated if it is your custom to remain standing. You may remain standing for the mourner's Kaddish on page 33. If it is your custom to remain seated, you may remain seated for the mourner's Kaddish. We now turn to page 33. In just a moment, I'll be reciting names from our Yortzeit list. Afterwards, names of members of our community will be read aloud. If you would like to have any names added to either our Yortzeit list or also names from our community who have recently passed, after the names have been read aloud, please share with us the name of your loved one so that we as one community may pray for the elevation of the Neshama to Shamayim above. Today's Yortzeit list includes the following names: Stephanie Kaplan, Eva Saracen, Esphir Rover, Abe Kogan, Naomi Fisher, Irving Schwarb, Hyman Bodock, Lillian Rashkel, Daniel Rychek, Howard Jacobs, Kate Sayowitz, Jesse Schuster, Sylvia Davidoff, Eleanor Benner, Zahava Gabe, Stephen Lichtenstein, Alan Axelrod, Elise Fleisig, Mildred Samotin, Mildred Bolstein, Irving Ginsberg, Jose Katz, Arthur Lewis, Howard Friedman, Benjamin Saracen, Anna Estrin, Miriam Tannenbaum. Recently passed from our community are the following names: Stephen Carroll Lichtenstein, Stephen Paulin, Erwin Schwob, Ruth Lois, Shlomo Leib Ben Vogel, Bruce Estrin, Francis Sayowitz, Phil Miller, Brian Leibowitz, Hirsch Polin, Cantor Mary Barron, Wendy Sansevieri, Ann Mushkell, Harry Roden. Are there any additional names anyone is observing a Yortzeit for here today or in the period of Shloshim of? Yes.
Bob Bigos.
Bob Bigos.
Lois Flamholtz.
Lois Flamholtz.
Lloyda Friedenreich.
Lloyda Friedenreich.
Tom Moore.
Tom Moore.
Gloria Tucker.
Gloria Tucker. All right. The words to the mourner's Kaddish can be found on page 33. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabba, bi'alma dibra hirutei v'yamlech malchutei, b'chayachon v'yonechon v'chayei tekol beit Yisrael, ba'gala v'yizman kari v'imru amen, yehei shmei rabba mivarach, l'olam l'mei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitzba'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh, v'yitzatar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shemei d'kudusha b'reichu, le'ilam yikol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechamata damiran b'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shamaya v'chaim aleinu v'yokol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'yokol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort all who are bereaved, and let us say, Amen. You may be seated. We now have an opportunity for our announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom at home. So we have, okay. So tomorrow is Torah study at 10. It's also student Shabbat with worship at 10:30. We have a new secretary, Stephanie K. If you guys want to please stop by. during normal office hours and say hello. She's a local Monroe resident, and she has experience working with other Jewish organizations. Also, we have holidays in Helmetta, Hanukkah menorah lighting ceremony. It's going to be Thursday, December 26th at 4:30 p.m. at Helmetta Borough Hall. And then I know Friday, December 27th is our Hanukkah, our Hanukkah service. And I know you have to register for Chinese food dinner afterwards, but you could come regardless. You don't have to register for dinner just to come to services. Does that make sense? And bring your menorahs from home. And your candles. And probably bring extra lighters to play it safe. There is a pajamaka party on Sunday, December 15th, 4 o'clock to 5:30 at JCC Princeton Mercer Bucks. $8 per child. There's more information. There's a flyer on the weekly email. And our service for the Hanukkah dinner is at 6:30, and it is going to be kosher Chinese. Book club is going to meet Thursday, January 2nd at 2 p.m. It's going to be the home of Myrna Bolstein. More info is on the weekly email. There's also a Rosh Chodesh meditation that's on the weekly, that's more info on the weekly email. And Sisterhood is having a Hanukkah party on December 10th. And next Saturday is going to be Logan's Schuher's bar mitzvah, December 14th. And then soon after that is Jenna Fagan's bat mitzvah. And on January 31st, K through 4 will lead services. So I think that's it. Are we done with the pretzels? Yep. Am I missing anything? All right. Have an Shabbat Shalom, everybody. And welcome new members at home.
Alright, we turn now to page 34 of our Siddurim for Adon Olam. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Li'et Nasa V'Hezo Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra V'Yachad Rei Kilot HaKol Levado Yimok Nora V'Hu Haya V'Hu Hoveh V'hu yeh b'tifara, v'hu echad v'ein sheni, v'hamshilo lechachvira, v'li reishit v'li tachlit, v'lo ha'oz v'hamizra, v'hu eli v'chayagoali, v'sorchev li v'yesara, v'hu nisi v'natkosi, Beyon Ekra V'Ya'ado Afkid Ruchi. Oh, sorry, it skipped here. Yezishan V'Ya'ira V'i Ruchi Giviyati Adonai Li V'Lo Ira. But Shabbos, you wouldn't believe what happened. So on the actual display here, it showed the same thing 2 times. So we just skipped it. All right. We're not done. Okay. All right. Should I invite little one and Jen? Come on. Okay. Yeah. Here's good. I'll put the little microphone. Yeah. That's good.
Okay. Shabbat Shalom,
Good Shabbos.
and to everyone remote as well, welcome. This, in addition to being new member Shabbat, you may not realize this is officially the first Shabbat that the rabbi is back after his parental leave. And after, as you notice, we have a little new member here. I don't know if I want the folks at home to see. But anyway, I am so happy to welcome Rabbi Poland back to the Bima after his parental leave. Rabbi, we missed you so much, but we know you were busy with a very special task, welcoming a new congregant into the world. On behalf of all of us here at Temple Etz Chaim, Mazel Tov to you and Dr. Jen on the birth of your beautiful baby boy, Zachary. We couldn't be happier for your growing family. Parenthood is a journey filled with unmeasurable joys and, let's be honest, a lot of surprises. Rabbi and Dr. Jen, I hope you've already discovered the parenting truths that we all eventually learn. Number one, sleep is now a luxury, not a right. 2, babies have an uncanny ability to time their cries just as you're about to enjoy your first bite of dinner, or as in your case, Rabbi, just when you wanted them up on the beamer, they were preoccupied. And number 3, no matter how small they are, babies generate an endless amount of laundry. I'm sure you know by now, but in all seriousness, Zachary is blessed to have you both as parents. Rabbi, we're thrilled to have you back. We look forward to celebrating many milestones together as a Temple family, and you can rest assured we'll be here with coffee and for sure an abundance of unsolicited parenting advice. Welcome back, and again, Mazel Tov, all the best.
We got a picture for the newsletter. Wait, where you going? Oh, now get to it again.
You got it?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, now Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, and I will say, we'll do one more, we'll do one more threefold benediction, and you know what we'll do? We're gonna jazz it up. So we don't always do this, but it's a special scene. So we're going to turn to page 42 for a threefold benediction with Zach. Can we get Zach up here for a threefold benediction? This may be his first time having it, so it's very special. So on page 42, we're going to join once again, say the Ken Yehi Ratzon after the threefold benediction, each of the brachas. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ken Yehi Ratzon, may the Eternal bless you and keep you. Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'yirkonecha, Ken Yehi Ratzon, may the Eternal shine divine countenance upon you and be gracious to you. Ken Yehi Ratzon, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yirkonecha, Yisa lechem shalom. Ken Yehi Ratzon, may the Eternal continue to show you favor and grant you peace always. Amen ve'amen. Amen. When you join for Sima Tov. Sima Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Sima Tov, Sima Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Sima Tov, Sima Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Sima Tov, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Yehelanu. Ubecho Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ubecho Yisrael. Sima Tova, Mazel Tova, Mazel Tova, Sima Tova, Sima Tova, Mazel Tova, Mazel Tova, Sima Tova, Sima Tova, Mazel Tova, Mazel Tova, Sima Tova, Yehelanu. All right, good Shabbos, everyone. We're going to join together for the Kiddush as well as for the Chamotzi in just a moment. Once again, Shabbat Shalom.
I think that was the best line of the night. Why am I being called up?